Let me tell you something that most people don't want to hear. Talent means nothing. If you're lazy, you can be the most gifted person in the room. But if someone outwalks you, they'll outrun you every single time. This isn't just motivation, it's the truth. Because in the real world, it's not the most talented who win. It's the most relentless. This is why hard work beats talent. Hello and welcome to another effective episode here at Native Explorer, the channel where we help you improve your English while learning something new and interesting. I'm so happy you are here with me today. Whether you are listening at home, walking outside, or sitting in a cafe, thank you for spending your time with me. I hope this episode helps you practice your listening and speaking in a fun and easy way. I'm here to talk to you like a friend. I know that learning English can feel difficult sometimes, but don't worry. On this podcast, I always use simple words, easy grammar, and a slow and clear voice so that you can understand everything well. Every episode is made for English learners like you, especially for students who are at a B1 or intermediate level. So if that sounds like you, you're in the right place. Today, we are going to talk about a very special topic. It is called The Truth About Talent: Why Hard Work Beats Natural Genius. That's a big title, right? But don't worry, we will go step by step and I will explain everything clearly. This topic is not just interesting, it is also very helpful for your life. Many people think that success comes from talent. They believe that if you are not born smart or talented, then you cannot do great things. But is that really true? In this episode, we are going to explore that idea. You will learn what talent really means and why many people believe in something called natural genius. We will talk about why hard work is actually more important than talent. You will hear stories and examples of people who became successful not because they were born talented, but because they worked hard every day. You will also learn something called a growth mindset. This is a simple but powerful idea. It means that you can always get better if you keep trying and never give up. This episode is for you if you sometimes feel like you are not smart enough or if you compare yourself to others and feel bad. It's for you if you want to learn how to grow and improve not just in English but in any part of life. I promise that after listening to this episode, you will feel more confident and motivated. You will understand that talent is not everything and that you have the power to change and grow through effort and practice. So, are you ready to begin this journey with me? Let's get started and discover the real truth about talent, hard work, and success only here on Native Flow. So, let's begin by talking about the word talent. What does it really mean? In simple words, talent is something that a person can do well without much practice. Some people seem to be very good at something from a young age. Maybe they can draw beautiful pictures, sing very well, or solve math problems very quickly. When we see this, we often say, "Wow, he is so talented," or "She has a natural gift." But what we are really saying is this person was born with a special ability. Let's look at a few examples. Imagine a young boy who can play the piano without learning much. He just hears a song and can play it by ear. Or think of a girl in school who writes beautiful poems even though she never studied writing. Some people can run very fast or play football really well even before they train properly. These are the people we often call naturally talented. We believe they didn't need to work too hard. They were just born that way. Many people believe that if you want to be great at something, you need talent first. For example, if you want to be a great singer, they say you must have a beautiful voice from the beginning. If you want to be a good student, they say you must be naturally smart. This idea is very common. Parents, teachers, and even friends often talk about talent like it's magic, something you either have or don't have. Because of this belief, people sometimes give up early. They try something new like painting, dancing, or learning English. And when it's hard, they say, "I'm not talented at this." And they stop. They think they cannot be good because they were not born with that gift. This is a big problem. It stops people from growing. It makes them feel small or not good enough. Of course, talent is real. Some people may have a head start. Maybe they learn faster in the beginning. Maybe they understand things quickly or have better body control. But talent alone is not enough. Being good at something from the start does not mean you will be great forever. And not being good at something in the beginning does not mean you cannot become amazing later. This is the most important thing to understand. We need to be careful with how we think about talent. It can be nice to admire someone's skills, but we should not believe that success only comes from being born special. What really matters is what we do after we begin. Do we keep learning? Do we keep practicing? Do we try again after failing? These things are even more powerful than talent. So now you understand what talent means. It's the natural ability to do something well without much practice. But soon we will talk about something even more important: hard work. Because as you will see, hard work can beat talent every time if we keep going and don't give up. Are you ready to go deeper? Let's continue this journey together. Now that we've talked about talent, let's talk about something even more powerful: hard work. So, what is hard work? In simple words, hard work means putting in time, energy, and effort to get better at something, even if it is difficult. It means practicing again and again. It means trying even when you feel tired and not giving up when things don't go well. Hard work is not always easy. In fact, it can be very hard sometimes, but that's the point. When you work hard, you are training your mind and your body. You are learning new things, fixing your mistakes, and slowly becoming better step by step. Even if you are not good at something in the beginning, hard work can help you improve. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. Let me give you some examples of people who work hard. Think about an athlete who wakes up early every day to train. She runs. She lifts weights. She practices for hours even when she doesn't feel like it. She is not depending only on talent. She is building her skills with hard work. Or think about a student who studies English every day. He reads books, listens to podcasts, writes sentences, and speaks out loud. Maybe he is not the best student in the class, but he keeps practicing, and little by little, he becomes better and more confident. There are also stories of famous people who became successful through hard work. For example, there are many writers who were not great when they started. They got rejected many times, but they kept writing. There are musicians who practiced for 10 years before becoming famous. There are business people who failed many times before they built something great. Their secret was not talent. Their secret was never giving up. Effort and practice make a big difference. It's like planting a seed in the ground. At first, you see nothing. You water it, give it sunlight, and wait. After some time, the seed grows into a plant. In the same way, when you work hard, you may not see results right away. But with time, your effort turns into skill, your practice turns into progress, and your progress turns into success. Hard work also builds something special inside you. It builds discipline. It builds patience. And most of all, it builds confidence because you know you earned your skills. You didn't just get lucky. You worked for it. And that feeling is very strong. It makes you proud and helps you keep going even when life gets hard. So remember this: even if someone is talented, they cannot win if they don't work hard. And even if you don't feel talented, you can succeed if you keep practicing and trying. Hard work is not about being the best from the beginning. It's about becoming better every day. In the next part of this episode, we'll talk about something important: why believing only in natural genius can actually hurt you. So stay with me right here on Native Flow. The problem with believing in natural genius. Now let's talk about something very important: why believing too much in natural genius can actually be a big problem. Many people think that if someone is not born with a special talent, they cannot become successful. But this belief is not only wrong, it can also stop people from trying, learning, and growing. It can be dangerous for their confidence and future. When people hear stories about natural geniuses, they often think success comes quickly and easily. For example, they might hear that someone became a great singer at the age of 10 or that a young person created a popular app without much training. These stories make it seem like everything is about being born smart or talented. So what happens then? Many people start to believe, if I don't have that gift, I will never be great. And that's the problem. This kind of thinking makes people give up too soon. Let's say someone tries to learn English. In the beginning, it feels hard. They make mistakes, forget words, or feel shy when speaking. If they believe only in natural talent, they might say, maybe I'm just not good at languages. Then they stop trying. They feel like they are not smart enough, and they lose interest. They think it's not even worth the effort because they were not born with that skill. But the truth is they just needed more practice, more time, and more support. When we believe too much in talent, we forget the power of effort. We ignore the value of learning slowly. And we also forget that every expert was once a beginner. No one is born with complete skills. Even geniuses have to practice. Even great athletes, musicians, and writers work hard every day to stay successful. Talent may give someone a small start, but it cannot take them far without hard work. Believing in natural genius also hurts your confidence. You may begin to think you are not good enough, or you may feel embarrassed when you don't succeed quickly. You may compare yourself to others and think, they are smart and I am not. But this is not true. Everyone has their own speed, and everyone can learn with time and effort. When we focus only on talent, we forget to believe in ourselves. This belief can also destroy your motivation. Why would you keep trying if you think you will never be as good as someone else? Why would you practice if you believe you'll never reach the top? This is why many students stop trying new things. They fear failure. They fear looking weak. But the truth is, failure is part of the learning process. It's normal. And those who keep going even after failing are the ones who truly grow. So we must change how we think. Instead of asking, am I talented? We should ask, am I improving? Instead of thinking, I'll never be good, we should say, I'm not good yet, but I'm working on it. This kind of mindset is powerful. It helps us learn more, grow faster, and become more confident. In the next part of this episode, we will explore why hard work beats talent. Stay with me. This is going to be inspiring. Now, let's go deeper and understand why hard work often beats talent. Many people think that natural talent is the most important thing for success. But again and again, we see that people who work hard often go further than those who only depend on talent. Why? Because hard work builds strength, skills, and experience that talent alone cannot give. Let's take the example of a famous basketball player, Michael Jordan. Today, he is known as one of the best basketball players in history. But when he was a teenager, he was not chosen for his high school basketball team. Can you believe that? He was not considered talented enough. But did he give up? No, he trained every day. He practiced harder than others. He woke up early, worked on his weak points, and kept going. Slowly, his skills became better than everyone else's. His talent grew because of his hard work. Today, people call him a legend not just because of his talent, but because of his discipline, focus, and effort. Let's also think about students learning English. Some students may pick up new words quickly, others may take more time. But if the second group keeps studying every day, listens to English podcasts, speaks with friends, watches English videos, and writes short stories regularly, they will get better. Day by day, they will build strong English skills. In the end, the student who works hard often speaks better English than the one who was naturally quick but didn't practice much. The key difference is daily effort and practice. Another great story is about a famous artist named Vincent van Gogh. Many people love his paintings now. But did you know that he only started painting seriously in his late 20s? He was not seen as a natural genius. In fact, people thought his art was strange. But he kept going. He painted every day. He studied colors, shapes, and light. He learned by doing. He created over 2,000 artworks in just 10 years. His passion and hard work made him one of the most respected artists in the world long after he died. So, what do these stories show us? They teach us that hard work is stronger than talent when it is consistent. When someone works hard every day, they keep improving. They learn from mistakes. They become more confident and they don't stop when things get hard. This kind of attitude makes a person powerful and successful not just in sports or art, but in anything: business, teaching, music, or learning a language. People who rely only on talent sometimes get lazy. They think, I'm good enough already, so they don't practice much. But someone who is used to working hard knows that learning never stops. They know success takes time, effort, and patience. And that's why they often go further and achieve more than people who just rely on their natural gifts. Hard work also builds patience. When things are slow, hardworking people keep going. When they don't see quick results, they still try. That patience is very important. It helps you stay calm and focused. Talent may give someone a fast start, but patience and practice keep you moving when things get tough. And here's something else. Hard work builds belief in yourself. Every time you do something difficult, you grow. Every time you improve a little, you feel stronger. That confidence helps you in many areas of life. It helps you speak up, try new things, and take new steps. That's something talent alone can never give you. So always remember, success is not about being the smartest or the fastest. It's about showing up, doing the work, and not giving up. Whether you are learning English, playing an instrument, or trying something new, your effort matters more than your talent. And with enough effort, you can achieve things you never thought were possible. In the next part of this episode, I will give you some tips and advice on how you can build a hardworking mindset in your daily life. So stay with me right here on Native Flow. Now let's talk about something very important for anyone who wants to grow, learn, and succeed. It's called the growth mindset. This idea is simple but very powerful. A growth mindset means believing that you can improve. It means you understand that skills and intelligence are not fixed. They can grow with effort, time, and practice. Let's break it down. Some people believe they are either smart or not smart, good or not good, talented or not talented. This belief is called a fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset think, I was born this way and I can't change. For example, they might say, I'm just not good at English, or I can't draw. I never could. Because they believe they can't improve, they stop trying. When they make mistakes, they feel like failures. They don't see mistakes as part of learning. They feel stuck. But people with a growth mindset think differently. They say, I may not be good at this now, but I can learn. They know that every skill can be improved with practice. They know that if they study, work hard, and try again and again, they will get better. If they fail, they don't feel bad. They just try to understand what went wrong and keep going. For them, mistakes are lessons. Challenges are chances to grow. This kind of thinking helps people become stronger, smarter, and more successful. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine two students learning English. The first student believes they are not good at languages. When they forget a word or make a grammar mistake, they feel embarrassed. They stop practicing because they think it's useless. That's a fixed mindset. The second student also makes mistakes, but they don't stop. They say, "Okay, I'll try again," or "I'll study this word tomorrow." They keep speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Slowly, they get better. Their vocabulary grows, their confidence grows, and soon they can speak English much more easily. That's a growth mindset. A growth mindset gives you power. It helps you believe in your ability to change. It helps you take action even when things are hard. When you have a growth mindset, you are not afraid of problems. You face them. You are not afraid of failure. You learn from it. You don't say, "I can't." You say, "I can't yet, but I will." It's important to understand that no one is born with a perfect mindset. We all have some fixed thoughts in our minds, but we can change them. We can start telling ourselves better things. Instead of saying, "I always fail," say, "I'm still learning." Instead of thinking, "She's better than me," say, "I can improve too." This small change in thinking makes a big difference. Many successful people in the world talk about the power of the growth mindset. They say it helped them keep going even when things were difficult. It helped them believe in their own ability to grow and succeed. And you can do the same. So remember, your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The more you practice something, the better you become. You don't have to be perfect today. You just have to keep moving forward. That is the heart of the growth mindset. Now that we've talked about the growth mindset and why hard work is more important than natural talent, let's talk about something even more helpful. What you can do in your own life. Maybe you are trying to learn English. Maybe you want to get better at school, at work, or in something creative like drawing or singing. No matter what your goal is, there are some simple steps you can take every day to keep improving and to stay motivated. The first thing you can do is set small goals. A big goal can sometimes feel too difficult or too far away, but small goals are easier to reach. For example, if your big goal is to speak English fluently, don't try to learn everything in 1 week. Instead, set a small goal like learn 5 new words today or speak in English for 5 minutes today. These small steps help you move forward without feeling too much pressure. When you reach one small goal, you feel proud and that gives you energy to keep going. Another important thing is to practice every day. Just like muscles grow when you exercise, your brain grows when you use it. Practice is the key to learning anything well. Even if you only have 10 or 15 minutes a day, that's okay. Read something in English, write a short paragraph, listen to a podcast like this one, or speak to yourself in English. Daily practice helps your brain remember things better and helps you feel more confident with time. One of the most powerful habits you can build is to not give up easily. Sometimes learning is hard. You might feel tired. You might feel stuck. You might feel like you are not getting better. But please remember this is normal. Everyone feels like this sometimes. The people who succeed are not the ones who never have problems. They are the ones who keep going even when it's hard. If something is difficult, that means you are learning. Don't stop. Rest if you need to, but don't quit. Also, try to learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are not bad. In fact, mistakes are one of the best ways to learn. If you say something wrong in English, that's okay. It means you are trying, and the next time you can say it better. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Look at them, think about them, and understand what you can do next time. Every mistake is a small teacher that helps you improve. And finally, remember that it's okay to fail sometimes. Failure does not mean you are not smart. Failure does not mean you cannot learn. It only means you tried something new and it didn't work yet. Some of the most successful people in the world failed many times before they succeeded, but they didn't let failure stop them. They learned from it and tried again. You can do the same. Failing is part of the journey to success. So let's review what we've learned here. If you want to grow, improve, and succeed in anything, like learning English, here's what you can do. Set small goals, practice every day, don't give up easily, learn from mistakes, and don't be afraid to fail. These small actions, when done again and again, can bring big results over time. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. You don't need to be naturally talented. You just need to believe in yourself, work hard, and stay patient. Success comes to people who don't stop trying. You are strong. You are capable. And you are already on your way by listening to this podcast today. Keep practicing. Keep learning. Keep growing. You are doing great. In the next and final part of this episode, I will share a short summary and leave you with some motivation to keep going on your journey. As we come to the end of this episode, I want to speak directly to you, my listener. I want to remind you of something very important. You have the power to improve. No matter where you come from, no matter how much English you know right now or how difficult life feels at this moment, you can grow. You can become better. You can reach your goals. But it all starts with believing in yourself and being ready to work for it. We've talked a lot today about talent and hard work. Many people think you need to be gifted or naturally smart to succeed, but that is not true. Hard work is stronger than talent. A person who works hard every day will always go further than someone who only depends on their natural skills. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent, practice, try, learn, make mistakes, and then try again. That's how success happens. So, whatever your dream is, whether it's to speak English fluently, get a good job, pass an exam, or become better at something you love, know that hard work can change your life. You have everything you need inside you already. All you have to do is use it. Take one small step each day. Don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Start where you are. Use what you have and just keep going. Thank you so much for spending this time with me here on Native Flow. I'm really proud of you. You chose to listen, to learn, and to grow. That shows that you care about your future, and that's something special. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself too. Now, before we finish, let's do a short speaking practice together. I will say a sentence, then you can pause the audio and repeat after me. Let's try. I believe in myself. I will work hard every day. It's okay to make mistakes. I can learn anything if I don't give up. My hard work will lead me to success. Say these words out loud. Feel them. Own them. These are not just words. These are powerful thoughts that can change the way you think and live. Practice saying them every day. They will help build your confidence and remind you of your strength. You are not alone on this journey. I'm here with you and many other learners just like you are listening and growing too. We are building a strong learning community together. Let's keep going. Let's keep learning. And let's always remember that hard work beats natural talent when talent doesn't work hard. Before we say goodbye, I have a small request for you. If you enjoyed this episode of Native Flow, please don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. Subscribing is free and it helps you stay updated. Every time a new episode comes out, you will get it right away. That way, you will never miss a chance to learn and grow your English. Also, if you like this episode, please like it and share it with your friends, family, or classmates who are also learning English. Maybe someone you know needs a little motivation today. Maybe they're feeling like they can't do it. Your share could help them feel stronger and more hopeful. Learning is better when we do it together. I would also love to hear from you. Please leave a comment or message. You can tell me what you liked, what you learned, or even what topics you want in the future. I read all your messages and they make me very happy. Your voice matters and your feedback helps me make this podcast better for you. And of course, don't forget to come back for the next episode. We will keep learning together, step by step, one word at a time. Every episode is here to help you speak better, understand more, and feel confident using English in real life. Thank you so much again for being part of this journey. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep flowing your English on Native Flow.